Guardian. Guardian?
Eyesupsaf.
What's up, YouTube? Look, I don't know if Bungie's gonna fix this or change this because they seem to make us want to be miserable, and anytime we find something fun that gives us good loot, they usually tend to just say, no, we're gonna get rid of that. So I just want to show you guys this real quick. I'm 350 power, and this is all of the tier 4 loot that I've kept from doing this farm. I got roughly about a page and a half worth of Kevlar tier 4 loot from doing this loot cave. I'll link the video that I found this from in the description below from a creator named Selfu. I'm just going to show you guys how to get here. So essentially, in order to do this loot farm, what you want to do is you want to go to Caldera, okay? And you want to make sure that you load in on Mythic World difficulty, okay? If you're below 350 power, you're only going to get tier 3s to drop from this. If you're at 350 power, you come here and you grab your Kevlar gear tier upgrade +1, and this is going to make everything on Mythic that drops for you at a tier 4 guaranteed. Once you get to 450 power, you can go here and select the +2 upgrade, and then everything from Kevlar is going to drop at a 5 tier. Okay, but once you get in here, you're going to come down to this portal. You're going to go through it, and this is the path that you're going to take. So there's only one path to take, so you can't really get lost in this scenario. And if you do get lost, I'm sorry, but you're going to run through. Just the same way that you would go if you were doing the message mission, which is the final mission for the campaign. And then once you get to the singularity, which we're about to approach, right here, it means that you're almost there. Okay, so you just follow this pathing. There's nowhere else to go but here. And what you want to do is you want to farm all the enemies in this room. You have your Vex and your Fallen in this room. Okay, and these enemies will continue to respawn, so you just want to farm these guys. I will say this, it's still not an easy thing to do, so if you have a fire team, it makes the farm for one more enjoyable. But look at that, we already got a tier 4 drop. So I didn't expect that to happen right away. So we already have a tier 4 drop, right? But essentially, after you farm these enemies out, they're just going to continue to spawn, right? Now, once these enemies are done spawning, right? So once you've killed them all, you can come down here and you can take care of these fallen enemies, which are down here. And these fallen enemies will spawn again even while you're in the room. So if you're having a hard time for those guys to respawn, you can kind of just stay in this room and farm some of these fallen guys until you see those guys up there respawn. So once you clear out all the waves up here of the Vex and the Fallen, it's not really any kind of downtime per se, so you'll still have plenty of time. Like, right, you see I cleared out all the Vex enemies that would spawn here, but I still got Fallen enemies, so I'm gonna clear these guys out real fast and I'm gonna show you. All right, so everything in this room is cleared out, right? There's nothing there. I'm gonna go back over here to this room. These guys have already respawned. And then while I'm in here, you'll see that I got Vex enemies already respawned up here. So now all I need to do is come back up here and I can take care of these Vex, as well as these Fallen who are now completely respawned. And the cool thing about this is, even though it's mythic, it's not as difficult because these enemies aren't like boss enemies. So they do have a lot of health though still, so just be wary of that. It's not going to be like super simple and easy to just tear these guys down. You got to have a pretty good build. If you guys want to use the build that I have here, I have that build in the channel. So you guys can do that if you want to. But as you guys can see, just from being in here for the first like minute that we were in here, we already got a drop. And there's our second drop. And I think we've been here for no more than 2 minutes. So just a really cool farm, especially if you're going after some of the Kevlar gear, something that you can do. Or if you just want some tier 4s in general, like to get some really good tier 4 weapons and whatnot, you can do that. So just wanted to show you guys. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, let me know in the comment section below if you guys are going to use the farm. I'll be farming this on Wednesday on stream if you guys want to come and check it out, or even join in. You know, let's get a fire team going. Let's farm this out before Bungie decides to change it or you know, take our fun away. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Bye.